Hey guys, what's up and welcome to my tutorial video, and this is going to be the part 3 tutorial in your Adobe Premiere Pro tutorial series. And guys, in today's tutorial we are finally coming down to the timeline panel, and I'm going to teach you some basic editing tips, or I'm going to give you some basic editing tips and techniques that I think a beginner uses a lot, or intends to use a lot when he is working in a Premiere Pro project. Okay, so let's get started. Now I have got a sequence created, and I'm gonna bring in these three files for my tutorial, for explaining you guys the tutorial. And firstly guys, I would like to speak about this slider. This slider, people, is a pretty important feature in Premiere Pro. Okay, and as you can see guys, at the end of the slider we have this small box kind of a thing. If you click on it guys, and if you drag it to the right, you will notice that you are zooming out of your footage, okay, or you are zooming out of the timeline. If you click on it and if you drag it to the left, you'll see that you are zooming into the timeline. Okay, so that is pretty awesome. Okay, because sometimes you may really want to zoom into a video when you are working with some transition effects and all. You may really want to see at how things are going, in pretty detail. So if you want to go in detail guys, click on the thing, okay, and drag it to the left. Click on this right side box and drag it to the left, and you will be zooming in. Okay, so that's pretty awesome. Then guys, yeah, I'm going to teach you about how Premiere basically behaves, okay, when it comes to handling video files. So say guys, and I'm pretty sure that you guys have done this because I've taught you in the part 2 tutorial of bringing, as in selecting or marking the in points and the out points in the source monitor in Premiere Pro, and then using these two buttons, uh, which says drag video only, clicking it, dragging it, and bringing some video files into Premiere, all right, or into the timeline. So if you guys have some, I'm gonna press the plus key. That's a keyboard shortcut, guys. If you press the plus or the minus key on the keyboard, you can zoom in, and the minus key will zoom you out of the keyboard. Okay. So as you can see, guys, we have some videos into the timeline. Okay, and say guys that if I'm moving my videos, okay, all you have to do for moving a video or your footage into a timeline, or for readjusting a video, just click on the name guys, and then you can freely just move it around. Okay, but sometimes what beginners end up doing is that they actually do something like this. You click on a video name, okay, and you move it and you keep on going. Okay, you actually kind of, because if you guys are coming from the Sony Vegas background, what Sony Vegas allows is that if you, if you try to merge these videos together, you actually create a transition effect, okay, a fade in transition. That is not the case with Premiere Pro, people. If you keep on, if you click on the name and if you keep on kind of overlapping my video, like the videos. Okay, so right now you can see I'm overlapping my second video with my first one, and when I let go, people, you will see that there is no transition effect, or there is no fading effect created, but instead guys, I have accidentally deleted some part of my first video. So if I move my second video out, you'll see that some part of my first video has been deleted. So this is one thing that beginners should be aware of, okay, in Premiere Pro, because you accidentally may delete some footage from your video files. So just make sure that you don't accidentally step on a video with another video. Okay, so just take care of that part. Then the second thing that I find beginners to do is that how do you basically get to a particular, a proper end of the video, because it is quite hard if you're dragging the CTI guys, to the end. If you're trying to find the end, that can be pretty hard guys, at times. So what you can do is, people, if you hold down the shift key, when you are moving the CTI, you'll see that it automatically snaps to the end. You can see that it snaps like a magnet, people, to the very end or to the start of a video. So that also guys is pretty important, okay, for some beginners. Like, if you are trying to create some effects, or if you're trying to create some basic rough editing, right, in Premiere Pro. So that is one tip that you should remember. Okay, just hold on your shift key, and that will snap your CTI to the end or to the beginning of a particular video, and then let go. Okay, the next thing guys that I think a beginner should be knowing is how do you how do you cut a video in two parts? Because sometimes, guys, you may have accidentally brought in some more footage, okay, from your source monitor. Okay, say that you have accidentally marked in some wrong in points and the out points, and you have brought in some extra footage into your timeline. So how do you cut the video and delete it? Okay, um, basically, guys, for cutting a video in two parts, you actually need to switch to a particular tool. Okay, right now we are using the selection tool. We need to switch to a tool named as the razor tool, and that is right over here. This is the razor tool, and the keyboard shortcut, people, is the letter C. So if you take this thing, guys, and guys, I when I am doing some basic uh, editing in Premiere Pro, I always like to use my CTI as a marker. Okay, so say this is a part where I want this video to end. Okay, so I will always place my CTI first. Okay, and then I will use my razor tool according to the CTI, and then I'll do just if you just click on the video, you'll see that you have sliced it into two parts. Then again, guys, you need to switch to the selection tool. Okay, just press a V key on your keyboard for quickly selecting the selection tool, and then you can just click on the name and just move it around once again. So that's pretty awesome. The next thing, guys, what I would like to teach you, my beginners or my viewers, my subscribers, everyone, guys, what I would like to teach you is how do you extend a clip and how do you decrease the length of a clip. This can, people, sometimes be important because you don't necessarily want to switch back to the razor tool again and again, because say if I undo sometime, like say if I press Ctrl Z sometimes, okay, you can see that this is a whole clip. I switch to my C. If I click on it, I've created two parts. I click on the selection tool once again, I select a clip, and then I press the delete. So this can sometimes be like quite tedious, because you don't really want to do all those steps. What you can do is, guys, I'm just gonna press Ctrl Z once again. Actually, quite sometimes. Yeah, awesome. What you can do is, guys, first use a CTI for understanding and determining that where do you want, okay, that clip to end. So say this is the frame that I want the clip to end. Okay, so all I have to do is, people, I just need to go to the end of the video, okay, and you'll see that my mouse pointer just changes, okay, to this this red color kind of icon. If I click on this, guys, okay, and if I drag it to the left, you'll see that I am actually deleting the pixels, okay, from my video. And guys, take a look at what's happening in the program monitor. um, Take a look what's happening in my program monitor, guys. The program monitor right now is showing me the flash frame, okay, of my clip. So say if I'm trying to remove this thing, it is showing me the last frame of this thing. So it is showing me that, sir, you are deleting all these things. So say if I want this thing to end over here, I can just let go, and you'll see I have shortened my clip. And so that's one way of reducing the size of a clip. You can zoom into it if you want to go into the details with your plus and your minus key. And similarly, guys, if you want to extend the time of clip, just go back to the end, guys, okay, and click and just drag it out. You will see that you are right now extending the clip. So pretty awesome, guys. Okay, that is also some one tip that I would like to give you about extending and reducing the length of a clip. The next thing, guys, that I would like to show you, or at least a beginner, because if you are trying to make an AMV or something, you would use this technique a lot, and that is called slowing down a clip. It's not a technique, guys, okay, it's just like a term. You want to slow down your clip for synchronizing it with the audio. I'm going to show you how that's done, okay, but I would also like to point out a mistake that most beginners make, that really looks kind of weird, and it's kind of disturbing. And for that, guys, I have actually created a project, and I'm going to show you that project. Premiere Pro files, and back down. I was actually trying to create an AMV myself, but I kind of left the project in the middle. I'm going to start working on it soon. So I have bought in this Premiere Pro project, people. I'm going to open it. It has come right now like a folder, and I'm going to click on the sequence. I'm going to do a double click on the sequence to open it into my timeline. And yeah, here we have it, guys. I've actually reduced the speed of this clip, okay, and take a look what's happening. I'm gonna play my video now. You can see guys that how like I have slowed down my video, but you know how laggy the video looks, okay. It's really lagging when I'm playing the video. You can see it's not smooth, guys. So I'm gonna show you how do you do that, but I'm just gonna give you this tip, guys, that when you are slowing down a footage or a video, guys, just try to, you know, don't overdo it, because you know most times, you know, when you are out of footage, try to, you know, try to make an alternative. Don't really depend on, you know, a one shot only, okay. Try to make, you know, try to go for an alternative, because you know, if you, like say, if you have only 1 second of a shot, and then if you're trying to create a, you know, if you're trying to extend it to 10 seconds, that will really look bad, okay. So just remember that part, okay. And let's take a look at how do you slow down the clips. Do a right click on the clip, guys, that you want to slow down. Do a right click and go down to this option which says speed and duration, speed slash duration. Click on it and you will see that we have this dialog box. And right now, guys, by default your speed, guys, is going to be set to 100%, okay. So it's going to be at 100%, and you will see, guys, that below your speed, guys, we have this duration kind of a thing. This basically shows you guys that what is the duration if you are trying to mess with the speed. So say if I'm reducing my speed to somewhere like 80, like somewhere 88%, you'll see that my duration is 1 second and 15 frames. If I take it all the way down to say a 40%, you can for 41%, guys, you can see that it has now become 3 seconds and 11 frames. And if I take it all the way down, guys, to say somewhere like 18%, it will now be 7 seconds and 23 frames. If I press OK, you'll see that automatically, guys, the effect gets applied and your clip, you know, just extends in your timeline. So now if I play it, you can see how laggy, you know, this thing is really disturbing, you know. No matter how good you are synchronizing it with the audio, it may really look bad, okay. So just don't overdo it, guys, okay. Just a tip and a warning from me. Just make sure that you remember that. um yeah, so now we still have some time left. I just want to wrap up my video by 15 minutes. And yeah, so there you have it. Now what else do I have to teach you? um yeah, so actually now, guys, what I would like to teach you is about doing a ripple delete and all those kind of things. But and doing the swap delete, ripple delete, you know, and all those kind of things, guys. But I think I'm gonna leave that out for my fourth tutorial. So I think I'm gonna stop my video right now, guys, okay. um if you guys have any requests to make, go ahead. You can, you know, ask or send me a message on my Facebook. The link is going to be in the description. You can add me as a friend also if you want. Please like my Facebook page. Please subscribe to this channel, guys, and please like this video if you think that this was any help to you, okay. Please subscribe, guys, for more videos, and hope you guys enjoyed this video, like this video, and please subscribe. Please wait for my videos. And I'm gonna, you know, and I'm actually, guys, I'm sorry for uploading my Premiere Pro tutorial so late. And guys, I promise you guys that I'm gonna, you know, speed up, like, you know, uploading more tutorials for Premiere Pro. That's definitely, that's a promise, guys, okay. So please subscribe. Hope you guys like this video, hope you guys enjoyed it. Please subscribe me, and thank you for seeing this video. Thank you.